My first exposure to Michael Jackson was the Thriller album. Just the way he looked on that album, laying back in his nice white suit, I was like, There I was, just a preteen at the time. And I fell in love with Michael Jackson.
My parents still have that LP at the house right now.
Really?
Yes, they do. And that was my first exposure as well.
They can't play it on anything anymore, but they still have it.
I've been trying to get it from them because I do play records at my house, but they won't give it up. But that was my first exposure to it. I used to be scared to watch the Thriller video because I was just a little kid. It was a little scary for me.
That's right, when he turned into the werewolf.
Yeah, that still kind of messes with me a little bit. But talking about Michael Jackson, of course, this morning, a lot of people remembering the music. And, of course, you got stars, you have superstars, you have legends, you even have icons. He was something altogether different. He was a phenomenon all his own. Alina Cho, looking into this this amazing musical.
Yeah, I mean, it's really an elite club. You know, you think Elvis Presley, the Beatles, maybe Bing Crosby for a certain generation, and definitely Michael Jackson. You know, good morning, everybody. So many superlatives to describe Michael Jackson's entertainment career. He was a king of pop, of course, an icon. And during his 40-year career, Michael Jackson sold more than 750 million records, had 13 #1 hits, and was twice inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He was adored by fans everywhere and inspired a new generation of singers, some of whom weren't even alive when Jackson was first starting out. Michael Jackson burst onto the scene as the 10-year-old frontman of the Jackson 5. He spent more than 4 decades making music. Success with his brothers was followed by a string of hit solo albums. Off the Wall, his first solo release, sold 7 million copies and made him a bona fide pop star. But it was his follow-up effort, Thriller, that made him the undisputed king of pop.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark.
He is the biggest pop star of all time. If you look at the artists who have sold more records than Michael Jackson around the globe, it's Elvis Presley, it's the Beatles, and it's Bing Crosby. And that's it.
Thriller sold more than 100 million copies worldwide, had 7 top 10 singles, and won 8 Grammy Awards.
It wasn't just about the music, which was amazing and had a distinct sound even for that era, but it became this cultural phenomenon. He was like this multimedia, multicultural pop culture phenomenon.
His loyal fans worldwide helped Jackson set concert tour records and become the first artist to earn more than $100 million in 1 year.
Michael Jackson was people's lives. I mean, they lived Michael Jackson, they died Michael Jackson. They had all the paraphernalia, they had the jackets, they had the look.
He continued to have hit albums during the 80s and 90s, co-writing We Are the World for African famine relief. And the album Bad set a record for a solo artist with 5 #1 songs from a single album. But his legacy goes far beyond his own success. His influence can be seen in many of today's pop stars, some of whom were still in diapers when he captivated the world with Thriller.
Fans